Okay, so we're going to talk about something called Met B today. Met B. And it stands for mindset, equipment, training, and belief. Okay, so MET B, mindset, equipment, training, belief. This is what it takes to be a good warrior. So when we start talking about mindset, the first thing we're going to talk about on mindset, let's move over here to the side. So we're going to talk about mindset. The first thing you have to do is decide, dedicate, and act. A lot of people will decide to do something, but they never actually dedicate. And then when they'll decide to do it, they'll dedicate to do it, but they never follow through with it. And the last part of this is to have discipline. Discipline makes all this work. So in order to have for the mindset, you need to decide, dedicate, act, and discipline. If you don't have all four of those, none of this other stuff is going to work out. The next thing you're going to need to have, and even though it's not in line here, is the next thing you're going to need to have is training. You're going to need to get training in whatever discipline that you decide. And your training is going to depend on your dedication, your act, and your discipline. You're going to have to show up for the training. You're going to have to dedicate to do it on a daily, weekly, monthly basis to actually make it happen. You might even have to do it on an hourly basis, depending on what you're training for. So training is omni-important. You can have the best equipment in the world, but no training and be nothing. A lot of times America will sell equipment to other countries, like Apache helicopters, but what really makes an Apache helicopter good is the people that are trained to fly it and have all the training behind it that can operate that equipment quite well. The next thing you're going to need in this MET B is equipment. So equipment. You're going to need to invest in the best equipment that will get the job done. Now, what does that mean? Does that mean to go out and buy all the Gucci stuff? No. That means to buy the equipment that you're willing to train every day on. Because if you're not willing to train every day or once a week or once a month on the equipment is useless. I know a lot of people that go out and buy $5,000 ARs and they put the best scope, and they put the best light, and they put the best this, that, and other on it. And they never train. And the equipment is useless. I mean, when they finally do have to use it, it's going to be a nightmare for them. They won't be able to load it properly. They won't be able to activate it properly. They definitely won't be able to put rounds on target efficiently. So mindset, equipment, and training. So get the best equipment that you can get for the mission at hand. Whatever that mission is for you, get that equipment. And like I said before though, do you need to spend a $10,000 on a $10,000 AR or a $1,000 AR? I'd rather spend $1,000 on the AR and spend the other $9,000 on training than to spend $10,000 on the AR and not spend any training. That makes any sense. Okay, the last part of MET B is your belief. Your belief is going to drive all this. If you don't believe in yourself and you don't believe and have a God that you believe in and have a basic sets of beliefs in whatever you believe in, then none of this matters. If you notice, a lot of times in the Middle East, people will give their life for their belief. So many times they'll run in there and detonate an IED or whatever, or detonate a body armor explosive, whatever they do, all because of belief. So if you're dedicated, once again, back up here to dedicate, and you have discipline, and you have solid beliefs, you can do about anything with nothing but a pocket knife. So the belief will drive all this other. If you believe in yourself, you believe you're not going to quit, you believe you're going to be the best trained, you believe you're going to keep working through things, then this belief is going to drive it all too. So all this stuff kind of works together to make you a good warrior. It's called MET-B, Mindset, Equipment, Training, and Belief. Go out and make yourself, your family, and your fellow warrior better.